Hey guys, how's it going? So this drawing is actually going to be the first of 7 in a series. Well, I guess more like 8 because in the end I put all of them together in one final drawing. Anyways, so these drawings are like humanized versions of pets I had growing up. I like to think that most of them are like around college age. Well, except for 2, but I'll bring them up later. This guy right here is the earliest dog that I can remember clearly. The first dog I actually had was before him was called Star, and then I had another dog named Lady, who was actually this guy's mom. Okay, so what's his name? His name is Funga. Okay, I get that sounds weird. That's like a really weird name, and you're like, what the fuck? But let me just explain for a second. So when I was about 5 years old, Lady had some puppies, and around that time, I also saw this movie called Two Brothers. It was this movie about like 2 tiger brothers who get separated, and one of them is actually called Funga. I believe it's called Funga because I saw it like a couple of years back, and like this is like and then they mentioned the name. I was like, oh. I was a dumb kid and I didn't know how to pronounce the name properly, I guess. So because I would say it as Funga and not Funga. I don't know. I know it's still a weird name, but it's like I associate it with a tiger, and I love tigers. I still love tigers. So yeah, that's his name. Oh, but man, I remember in elementary, some kids were like whenever I mentioned that I have a dog named Funga. Everyone's like, oh, his name is Fungus. Fungus. Like, I was like, no. Anyways, so let's get back to the actual drawing. So when I did the original sketch, I imagined that if Funga was an actual person, he would he'd be in college. He's about to get like his bachelor, maybe like a semester away, or maybe going on to get more education. I don't know. For some reason, I imagine him as like this, like the smart dude. Like out of everybody. I don't know why. Probably just because he's the oldest out of everyone. So I was like, yes, he is more. He is smarter. For some reason, age is equivalent to how smart you are. For some reason. Yeah. So basically, I wanted to make him kind of like the nerdy type of dude. I don't know. I think it kind of suits him in a way. I don't know. So, okay. So, I don't really know what kind of, in case you're wondering, I don't really know what kind of breed Funga was. I know he had to have been like a mix. But the thing is, like, I don't even remember what Lady was. Like, what kind of breed she was. And I remember I asked my parents, and they couldn't remember either, because it was like so long ago. Okay, but what I do know about him is that like he was like he was like a medium tall dog. He was like bigger compared to the other dogs I'd have later on, and he was like all white, and with only like 2 black spots on him. One was like around his stomach area. It was like on one side, and another one he had it like on his eye. So yeah, so I wanted to kind of incorporate that with the hair, but I was kind of struggling how to make that look nice because I wanted to give him like mostly white hair, but it just made him look super old. I mean, I know he's like the oldest out of everybody, but he's not an old man. Anyways, so in order to fix this whole hair situation, what I had to do was invert what was the primary color for the hair, and then what was going to be the secondary. Instead of it being mostly white, it's going to now it's going to be mostly black hair, and he's just going to have like white, like frosted, I guess, like white on top of it, on top of it, like he like bleached his hair like too much or some shit. Or I guess like kind of like what's it called? Like I guess like frosted tips. Is that what they're called? You know, like the like 90s hairstyle that was dude had. But not really, because that's not the hairstyle he has. But anyways, yeah, that was the only way to fix it and not make him look like a senior citizen, not a senior in college. Like another thing with the color scheme is that like now after that the drawing's done, I kind of wish I added the black, the dark spot around one of his eyes, just because like whenever I think of Funga, like that's like one of the things that like I can easily remember. I'd redesign him later on and just give him the little dot on like black spot around his eye. Hopefully, it doesn't look like a bruise though. Oh, I think that might have been why I decided to not do that. Oh well. And for like the outfit, I didn't really know exactly what to do, so I just like, oh, I'll just give him like a polo shirt. Like I kind of like how he turned out, but I think compared to everyone else, I think he's like the most kind of plain looking one out of all the other ones. I don't know. I feel like the other one's gonna have a little bit more style to them. Like with their design, how their hair is, how their clothes are, like everything just kind of. I feel like the thing that stands out the most with him is just his hair. I don't know. Like I said, I might redesign him a little bit, like kind of keep some of the things, but try to like bring a little more personality into it. But still, overall, I do kind of like how he looks. So here's Funga all done. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you'll stick around and see like what my other pets end up looking like. Okay, well that's all for now. Bye!